back to STL TV Live. Joining me in the studio now is John Cameron. He's the program coordinator for TrailNet, and we're excited to have him here because May is Bike Month.
It is Bike Month, and it's time to get that bike out of the garage. It's time to see if the tires still have air in them. Time to take it to your local bike store, and time to get out and ride the thing and enjoy cycling. It's that time of the month. We have determined that May, and TrailNet obviously is trying to do everything we can to get you out there. Help us. Get your bike out of the garage and ride, because it is Bike Month.
It can be daunting. I think a simple bike ride is going to take me a lot longer to get on the road than I thought, especially initially when you're talking about getting your bike up to safe conditions.
Yeah, I mean, bikes pretty much are pretty standard, and they can stay that way. Usually it's something very minor. Usually you've got a blown tube, maybe your chain's a little rusty. These things are easily fixed.
There you go.
Easily fixed.
You put my mind at ease. So for those viewers out there who may be unfamiliar with TrailNet and what you guys do, tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, TrailNet is a 24-year-old organization here in St. Louis. We're a nonprofit, and our goal is to get you out into the community and riding, and also to help make your part of town a little more sustainable. In other words, on a transportation level, we've helped get some community markets going, things of that nature. And really, what we try to do is just get people out to enjoy nature and enjoy life. And we usually try to do that through cycling.
And then you've got some great events coming up this month, and actually just coming up this weekend. There's Tour de Grove.
Yeah, we're punching hard. It's summer and it's time to ride. So this coming up in conjunction with the Missouri Bike Pro races that are going on here in town, and this is national. People from all over the world are coming to race this weekend in St. Louis. We're doing a ride with that. It's going to have 3 routes up to 40 miles. And it's a little more of a challenging ride. We call it the Tour de Grove, just like the race itself. And it goes out into the county and loops right back into St. Louis. And all this it starts and finishes in the Grove District, which of course is so much fun for people down there. And that's where the races are going to be.
Oh, neat.
So it's a pretty exciting event.
Well, that is really. So how do people find out? Do people just show up at that event then?
It is. Registration will be at the ride.
Okay, perfect. And then for us mothers out there, you've got a great family-friendly ride available for Mother's Day.
This is my favorite ride of the year. And why? Because moms ride free.
I love it.
I love it too. I love it too. And so with the Mother's Day ride, we're going to start in South Grand. They've got a parking lot that's on Hartford Avenue, slightly behind Grand. And so, we'll have signage up to lead you there. But this ride is it's a 3 route as well, but it's a little bit shorter, a little bit easier. It starts a little bit later, whereas the ride the day before, it's our normal start time, which is 8:30. This one's at 9:30, so you can sleep in for another hour. And then, you probably will be finished sometime around noon once it's time to take mom to lunch. So take mom for a bike ride, take mom to lunch, perfect Mother's Day.
Awesome. And what's really neat about that event that appealed to me too is that kids 10 and under ride free.
That is correct.
And the moms ride free. But then also talk about the sneak peek of the water tower.
Well, yeah, we've partnered with the water tower there, the Compton Heights water tower. Yeah, so I had to reroute my ride, and you get to go.
Well, we're grateful for you to do that, because you drive by that and you think, oh, I'd like to see it, and there are, it's a great opportunity to do it.
Well, they allow people in that all the time, but they have it on a schedule. So we got them to open it up special just for us. So it's an odd daytime opening of the water tower. So you get to come through, and for an additional little fee that they have, you get to go up in that water tower, and it's an unparalleled view of the city. So.
Well, and Bike Month too, I think there are more events coming up in Bike Month that we want to let you know about, but we'll make sure we save a little something for after the break. But Bike Month also is about building awareness and safety for bicyclists and motorists.
It sure is, and actually studies have proved the more people that are out on bikes, the safer it becomes, not only for cyclists but also for drivers.
And so we need to get more people out there. Now, I am a mom, and so what are some safety tips what are we seeing here actually?
We're just seeing some folks having a good time on bikes, it looks like.
That sounds like fun. So what are some safety things that would be applicable for me to kind of start instilling in my children as they begin to ride on the road, but then also that might be applicable to some more veteran riders or adults who are getting started?
Obey all traffic laws. I mean that is truly number one. And really, and look out for your neighbor. At the same time, ensure your bike is safe and operable at all times. That is truly the 3 things. And the 4th would be always, and probably should be number 1, is always wear your helmet.
Yeah.
Because you only get one chance to knock your noggin on the asphalt. So, that's kind of harsh, but that's the truth.
That's a great way of putting it. Okay, so there's some other great events coming up here a little bit later on in May, especially a great memorial opportunity to help signify those people who have lost their lives when they were riding on the road, and some more good information about that international event coming up right after this quick break. John's going to stick around to fill us all in on that. Remember, you can keep up with all the events going on around St. Louis by friending STL TV on Facebook, following us on Twitter, or subscribing to our YouTube channel. And we stream all of our programming live on our website at stltv.net. We'll be back with more with John right after this.